Oh my God. Okay, so I just finished Hi-Fi Rush. It took about maybe like 7.5 hours to finish it or whatever, or 7 hours. I don't want to delay any of my thoughts any further. I think this game is my favorite game of the four that we've played. I think in some ways it is a masterpiece. I think in some ways it might not even be for everybody, but I do feel like it's for everybody. It's one of those games that honestly, like, I don't know. I see myself replaying in the future. And I know this is a strong start already. This is just how it is. But man, I just want to say, like, I'm so sad for Tango Gameworks for what happened with the whole situation, with the fact that they can't make a sequel. I think maybe a company like bought them out or whatever. I don't know. But like in general, after I finished this game, I'm like, man, if they made this into a series, I would totally invest in it. I would totally be so interested in it because I love so much. I love everything about it. I don't know. It's so good. But before I kind of get into the nitty gritty, I want to keep this a little bit short, just because I kind of know what I'm going to say. I remember when this game Shadow dropped, back when Xbox had its first developer direct. It was really, really fascinating just kind of seeing this horror themed company, because they made The Evil Within 1 and then they made The Evil Within 2, which are both great games, but I'm a scaredy cat, so I didn't play too much of it. I tried it one time on stream, never again. But for them to do like kind of like a music rhythm action game is really fascinating. And it didn't feel like anything they ever done, even though there's references to their past games before in the game itself. But man, just playing it and trying it on stream and just hearing the streamer mode music, because I couldn't really play the copyright version of the movie or of the game because of copyright and all that stuff. But even then, the original soundtrack that they had was so strong and so kiddish and so playful, and had like different electronic, jazz, rock. Like they really cooked with that soundtrack. I think they did a great job with it, and kind of lining up the beat and the timing and the music of everything like that must have took so much time. Like in my mind, I'm like, this game must have been game tested so much. But man, like I don't know, where do I start? I mean, the characters are great. They all have very, very interesting names, different like ingredients for like drinks or whatever, like chai and cinnamon and was it Kiroshi or Karasai? I don't know how to spell the name. I'll put it up somewhere if it's there. I don't know. Macaroon, and Peppermint. They're all great team of very colorful kiddie characters that aren't really kids. They're like teenagers or whatever, but they feel like a group from a Saturday morning cartoon. It reminds me of Disney XD. In particular, it reminds me specifically of a video game I used to play as a kid that was based off of a movie from Phineas and Ferb. It was Phineas and Ferb Across the Second Dimension. For some reason, that was just in my mind, like what it made me feel like. It made me feel like I was playing the Wii again, like specifically that generation of games, because it's a game that you can learn very fast. It's a game that doesn't ask so much of you. It's not a game that's for tryhards. It's a game that's family friendly, but has references for adults and for the internet and all that stuff. Some things might be dated, but that's honestly what makes them funny for me. I think just in general, like the power of friendship being a huge part of the game. You really feel it, especially when they kind of tailor with the combat a bit. And speaking of the combat, I guess once again we're doing another transition. The combat is really fascinating. So it is, tuned to the beat of the song, and it's a rhythm action game, but it doesn't feel like too much of like, oh, if you get it wrong, we're gonna like penalize you. Like it really feels like you can learn it very fast, and you just gotta tap your foot, or you just kind of have to, there's like a button that shows like a little meter at the bottom that kind of helps you with the beat. So there's always a bunch of accessibility that helps with the game so that everybody can have a good time. So they did a good job with kind of making the combat easy, but using the kind of different characters on the side to kind of use for special attacks, or specific things to kind of break open, like shields, or another version of shields, or like fire and all that stuff. It's really fascinating. Story is a bit predictable, but once again, it's kind of for kids, so I had fun with it. It's not anything too bad. It's not anything that kind of ticks off any points. I mean, after all, I said that this was a masterpiece, and a big part of that is the corniness. Okay, that's just me though. It might not work for everybody. Oh, the colors and the animation. I got to give a huge shout out to the animation team for the cinematics and for the character design. It's very cel shaded. It's very cartoony, like I've said before, but it feels like everything was kind of tailored together, in a very like meticulous way, but it doesn't come off as very like game design-ish. It just feels like it's a part of the world. Like the world is so colorful and vibrant, and everything is to the tune of the music. The background and the environments are tuned to the music. the robots, the sounds. Like there's literally a cat named 808s. Like everything about it is reference to music. It's really, really fascinating just how much it's a love letter to kind of rhythm games that don't exist anymore. But also just like kids games that don't really get made anymore that just have a little bit of an elevated taste to them. So yeah, I don't know. I think there's other things that I love about it, but I'm gonna keep, once again, my thoughts a little bit short. I'm not gonna waste any time. Boom, it's right there. 10 out of 10. It's my favorite game of the 4. Even though it's not as detailed as The Medium or The Division or even Halo Combat Evolved, I think it's still an important game to look at and just kind of study what makes it unique. And it's so uniquely 2010's cartoon. You know, it's so uniquely its own thing, and it has so much personality. It's brimming with personality. It's unafraid of what it is. It's constantly doing new things. Like the bosses aren't the same all the time. It's so cool. It's such a cool game. I don't know. I'm blown away by it, but I'm not like how I was with The Medium, but just in a way of like, it makes my heart full. You know, it's a very heartful game. It's a game made with heart and soul. So props to anybody who worked on that game. And yeah, it's so good. Anyway, the next game I'm going to be playing is Wasteland 3. That's going to be a little bit of a longer game, maybe around like 20-25 hours into finishing that. So that'll take maybe a week to kind of finish it. But you know what? I'm in for the long haul. We are halfway through the selection. Thank you to anybody who's been watching the streams or watching the videos. It's been so much fun just kind of like going through the games. And it's been a great just kind of introspective for me as somebody who's wants to get into the gaming industry. It's just seeing what's out there and seeing what's old and new. It's been a fantastic kind of experiment. So we're going to continue on with this Stadia collection. And I'll see you guys later. Yeah, thank you so much.
This is just too much work.
Did he just kill himself? What the hell was that?
Is that it?
Easy listening.
I think so.
Yeah, we finished the game! Oh! I only know this because of the achievement. Oh my god. Dude. We did it. And just like that, we did it, y'all. High Five Rush. Peak freaking game. Out of the 4 games we played, probably my favorite. This was so much fun. It might not be as... Oh, what? It might not be as detailed as the rest of the 3, but it's exactly what a game should be, which is fun.
It's over.
That's all that matters to me right now.
This is just a bunch of scrap metal.
I mean, not right now, but just in general as a video game enthusiast. This is it. This is fun. This is like something from like the Wii generation, man.
But I knew you could do it.
Love it.